Hello everyone, this is my current everyday makeup routine. I just have a basic smoky eye. If you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. I already went in and moisturized my face using the Pore. To prime my eyes today, I'm going to use the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I'm just going to take MAC Soft Brown on a E40, just a big fluffy brush. Just smack that in my crease. Just buff it around, doesn't really have to be precise. This is just the transition color. So, taking MAC Saddle on a E25 blending brush. Tap off the excess. I'm just going to put this in my crease. I'm keeping it pretty low, especially in the inner corners. And then once there's pretty much no product left on the brush, I'm going to turn my brush sideways. So it'll just buff it out a little more. And then in the inner corner, I'm keeping it flat and then turning it on the sides. Blend it out. Go back in with my fluffy brush. Just blend. I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to mix the taupe and the mauve from the Lorac Pro palette. Tap off the excess. I'm going to put it down sort of in my outer V and then slightly in my lower crease. I will just go back in with my other blending brushes, blend it out. So back in with my E25, blend. And then I'm even going to go back in with the E40 and blend some more. Now I'm just going to take a little tiny smudger brush and I'm going to take the really dark espresso color and the black and mix them together and just tap off the excess. I'm going to run this along my lower lash line and just a tiny bit up into my crease so it makes just a little V. And on the other side, just create a V. For now, I'm going to go back with my blending brush and saddle. I'm just going to start to slowly buff it out. I'm going to take the part in the crease and I'm not taking it up at all. Just in. So now I'm just taking an E55, just a shading brush. I'm going to mix the light bronze and the champagne together. I'm just going to place this right on my eyelid, about halfway. I'm not taking it all the way out. Okay, so I'm just going to take this orange eyeshadow, put it on my big fluffy brush, and just throw it in my crease. It just warms everything up and helps everything blend together. L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation. It's like this. In the shade creamy natural. I'm just going to put my foundation on my brush. I like to dab my foundation right here and then blend it out. Because for me, I need the most coverage here because I have a lot of, my face is just naturally red, like always. So, same thing on this side. So I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. A lot, like you don't even need one pump, like half a pump. You have to master how to get half a pump and you're set. Okay, so I'm just going to dab it under my eyes, kind of in a triangle motion, and up here on the side of my nose. Tapered Kabuki F86 brush is perfect for this area. It just fits in there so perfectly. And I also kind of clean up the edge of my eyeshadow with this. Just make it a little bit of a sharper line. And don't forget to go up on the side of your nose. And I kind of just bring it up a bit. I have really dry skin, so I don't like to wear powder, but I hate the tacky feeling of foundation, so I have to set it. So this Maybelline Everclear Poreless Face Defender is kind of awesome, but it looks like this. It's like, mine's kind of gross, but it's like this weird jelly type consistency. I don't know, it's really weird. My brush, my sponge for it is disgusting too. So I just dab it in like 2 or 3 times and tap it under my eyes. This kind of sets my concealer. And I always do my nose. And I tend to sit like this a lot, so I can't, so I just dab it a couple times and dab it along my jawline, down a bit, up in here. And then I still go in with powder after this. It just makes it where it doesn't look like I have powder on, because I hate that. That's why I can't wear powder. It just cakes to my face and makes it, I don't know, it's horrible. So my face is still tacky, but this is kind of like a primer for my powder. Makes it, I'll just buff it in. Maybelline New York Eyestudio, just gel eyeliner and black is black. Take a small angled eyeliner brush. So I like my eyeliner thinner in the inner corner and thickening as it goes out into the outer corner. And I keep it pretty rounded. So yeah, and then I just tight line, which tight lining is you're basically just smudging it in between your lashes. You're not really putting it on the actual waterline. So I do the same thing on my lower lash line. Just tight line my lashes. I have to set my eyeliner I don't know why. I just like it to look very matte, and it makes it stay even longer. So I'm just taking just a little pointed brush. Let me focus it. Just a little tiny pointing brush. And I'm going to dip it into just any black eyeshadow works. And just run it right over the eyeliner. Just kind of intensifies it a little bit more. Take a little pencil brush, and I'm going to go back in with the taupe and the mauve shades and just run that right in my lashes, my lower lashes. With my fluffier brush and saddle yet again. Take it, tap it off, kind of, and just, so I'm just going to take that, swirl it around on this big fluffy brush. Hit my cheekbones. I'm also going to hit my temples and a little bit into my hairline. And I'm going to take under my chin. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a small contour brush and just take it a step further and contour. So I keep most of the product back here at my ear, and then I just, when most of the product's gone, bring it in. Also contour my nose. I know a lot of people don't. You don't have to. Feel free to skip this step, but I like to. And I also do it under my lip and then slightly bring it down. So in my eyebrows, using the Anastasia. I'm going to go in with the BECCA blush in Wild Honey. These blushes are so pretty and very pigmented. Tap it off. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with mascara. I use 2 mascaras. Always, don't know why. So I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Sculpt Lash first, and then I'm going to go in with the Butterfly. So now I'm just going to go in with MAC Soft and Gentle. I'm going to take that on a tapered highlighting brush. The tops of my cheekbones. And I like to put a lot on my cupid's bow. And then whatever's left, I just take it right here. And then, you know, put it everywhere else. I'm just going to take a little small tapered blending brush and at the highest part of my brow bone, inner corners. So this is MAC Please Me. Just kind of dab it, because I don't want it to be too pink. I'm going to go in with this more mauve pink color. It's called Creme Brulee, and it's a NYX Butter Gloss. These are amazing. This is my final look. If you stuck with me for this long, thank you. I know this video is kind of all over the place, my first video, and so thank you so much for watching. So this is my first video, so I'm so sorry if it's funky, kind of scattered, but thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have any requests or anything, just leave them in the comments below and I will get on that. Bye.